All right, what's up, guys? Got the R18, no fairings, no nothing, no big fancy screen, nothing, just that big 1800 and shaft drive. Oh, this one has pipes, by the way, so this is nice. This is gonna be quite a treat, so go ahead, get going. Don't want to keep these guys waiting. Okay, still has that heavy steering that I remember. Power on. Let's see. First gear. Woo! Oh, that thing rocks you when it starts. Okay, now let me look at this one, because yesterday I said some things that I wouldn't say were incorrect, but I didn't know those bikes have a heel shift. Because I didn't have time to look at it, because things were just moving so fast. So this one doesn't have the hill start like the other ones. Let's get on that rear brake. This one has a normal shifter, and it looks like I have room for my foot, so not gonna worry about that. Now it does have mode. We're just gonna go straight to rock, and I don't know what this button does. I should have asked. Oh, the menu, miles per volts, MPG. Okay, so that looks like, so that's something. It's definitely something. RPMs, there we go. Is me? So you can't go backwards, you gotta go forwards if you miss it. RPMs. Oh, there's Justin. Hello. Alright. Alright, so we are here on the R18. The first thing you notice setting off is the front end is just oh, that noise was weird. I hope the camera caught that. The front end is like heaviest. I thought it was bad on the bagger version of it, but this one is a little bit more extreme. Maybe because I only rode this chassis once yesterday, and so I didn't ride anything else. So I gotta get used to it again. Setting off. Alright, so I didn't pick this bike, actually. I kind of got stuck with it. There was an issue, but this was the Resolve, and I'm cold. The bike I actually was supposed to ride would have been a lot more comfortable than this. And I would have been a lot warmer right now. It's just a colder day today than yesterday was. But no, oh, I do have heated grips. Oh, he was supposed to go up here. I'm gonna slide up here next to him. God, this front end is really getting me. Oh, that was second gear. That definitely was second gear, but it did it. Third gear, just chilling. I would say, I want to say right now, like after I rode this bike yesterday and talked with some other guys about this bike that rode it also today and yesterday, I'm gonna say the engine is very smooth until it's not. It's very smooth until it's not. Oh, there's a turn signal. I didn't see it because I was a little too close. Alright, this front end, I'm not gonna lock this, I'm just gonna drop it down. This front end, it takes some getting used to, you know. I don't know how they made this front end feel this heavy. I don't get it. I believe it's intentional. They wanted it to feel, you know, sturdy. Let's test the brakes out. Brakes feel fine. The brake feel is a bit it like grabs. It doesn't give you very much progression, and the squeeze, it kind of just grabs. And the rear brake feels pretty much the same, but it does brake well. Then again, somebody that rides this isn't gonna ride it that hard. Okay, so the heater grip wasn't on, but my hand should be cooked right now. I hope that music isn't being picked up. Couple things I'm noticing: the suspension isn't as cushy as the other R18, the more comfortable models. Obviously, it's a little bit stiffer, and but it's still relatively comfortable until you hit a bump, and you know, it sends that shock right into your back. Let's see how it deals with this a little. Oh, that wasn't nothing. But the engine, same thing I said on the other bike, the same engine. It's smooth until it isn't. You got to keep those RPMs up, and you know, make sure you're in the right gear before you know, give it gas. But most guys that will ride a bike like this probably won't have a problem with that, because they're more relaxed riders anyway. I thought he was gonna take off. This thing really is a torque monster. It just grunts its way through the RPM band. It reminds me of my Triumph so much. Oh my god. It's just sitting like this, I'm comfortable. Honestly, I haven't said anything about the seat. And the seat is fine, as small as it is. You know, I don't know how it would be, you know, on a longer, you know, you spent all day on this thing. You know, it might, you know, this position might get a little old, but honestly, I'm comfortable. The worst part of this bike is the fact that it has no wind protection. So, you know, I could have ridden that bike again, but I rode that bike yesterday and made a video on it, so I don't need to ride that again. But would I purchase this bike? Yes or no? Oh, that is a tough question. Tough question. Let's get some downshifting going. Rear brake. Oh, it's just butter. It's butter. This transmission is very nice. I would buy this over the Indians. I would buy this over the Indians. The Chief, especially, because even though they're not in the same price range, I feel like size-wise, I'm kind of sitting on that Chief. Even though the Chief, I think visually looks a little smaller, but I really did like that 116 engine in the Indian. But this engine is. Oh, that was a nice moment there. We kind of synced up for the hazard and went on both sides. Oh man, they gotta hire me now. He had to have looked back and saw me being great. Yeah, I want to work with these guys. I don't want to do it anymore. Anyways, fantastic bike. The steering is weird at first, but you get used to it, and it's pretty comfortable. This red paint looks sick. The wheels, oh my god, I hope you guys look at those wheels, dude. And that's pretty big, actually. Let's see, I can roll back a little bit. That is a 80 90 21. So it's an 80 millimeter wide tire on the front. Oh, that's insane. That skinny old tire. That skinny old tire up front. You're going to use every inch of the tire riding this thing. Now I think that bike over there has a normal 120, and then I'm gonna put at the bottom what the rear is. I'm gonna give it a little bit better walk around when I get back. I might cut the video and then cut to when we get back, or I might talk some more, I'm not sure. But yeah, really skinny tire, really big. And actually, oh, the brakes, yeah, you got dual brakes up front. Forgot to mention that. And I'm pretty sure the back is a single. These heated grips, it doesn't matter how cold it is outside, it freaking cooks your hand. It freaking cooks your hand. Yeah. Yeah, if I rode this thing around, I'd think I'm really cool, but people are probably just going, oh, he rides a BMW, yeah, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I'm just talking. This might not even be a part of the video. But anyways, the R18, no fairings, no fanciness. Is this worth your time? I would say yes. I would say yes. If you're just a guy that just, you know, you want to ride it to work, you know, short distance stuff, minimal highway. Oh, that looked ugly from the from that side. It would be, I'm sure it would be fine on the highway. You know, it has plenty of torque for it, so I'm sure it would be fine. But you know, I don't mind the wind, honestly. I don't mind the wind at all. Come on. Shake it. Oh, I love it. I actually do really like this thing. I do really like this bike. Clutch is just super easy. It's oh, let's see, come on. Looks like I'm taking your job, buddy. I don't know if I psyched him out being next to him, but that bike also has a little more weight up front, even though it doesn't feel like if you sat on these two and, you know, swung that front end up to straight, they would feel very similar. It wouldn't feel that much different, but it is a difference. But this thing it's just easy to ride. I know I'll probably say that about a lot of bikes, but a lot of newer bikes are easier to ride because they need to be approachable by a wider range of people. You know, because I can see a female buying a bike like this. You know, a female could handle this bike. I do know a lady that has this bike, and she likes it. I believe this is the one she bought. She didn't buy the one with the screen or anything. So and she likes it. So, you know, the bike has to appeal to a wide range of people, and I think it does. You know, me being 6'2", I fit on this bike relatively well. I fit on this bike relatively well. I hope he guns it. I really do. I'm gonna take you down, pony boy. Leave the power on. Hopefully we can get a look at the headlight. Nope, turn it on. But overall, this bike is very good looking. Look at that skinny old tire up there, holding on to all this hog. Nice two piston brakes, shaft drive. Oh, those look like dual pistons in the rear. I think they are. I think they either a big single, but this looks like a dual piston, and the brake, that's why the brake in the rear feels so good. And this is a 180 55 ZR18. So very You got a lot of grip in the back, and got a lot of grip in the back, but not as big as I've seen some of the other bikes. But here she is in all her glory. But that's it for this one, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Any questions, comments, concerns, address it at the bottom. Later.